Hey guys, you do some of you remember the old AOL boot up? You know, like it boots up, and then when you find out that somebody sent you email, you get that thing that's like,
You've got mail.
today I've got some mail from Ray from Everyday City Carry. If you haven't seen his channel, Ray does some really cool stuff. He does some podcasting as well. He interviews people from the EDC community, even outside the EDC community, kind of gauging interest in knives and just other tomfoolery. He hangs out with his cats, his girl, and he does knife reviews as well. He is part of a Bestech I guess experimentation and pass around to where we, get knives, we use them, we sharpen them, we comment about them, we, do video about them, and then we send it out. So he actually sent me two that were sent over on behalf of Bestech, and they are in this box. I have not opened it yet. So we're gonna go ahead and open this and see what's inside, and just a quick unboxing and a first impressions of the knives that are in here. So go ahead and stay tuned for the DCS intro. Guys, welcome back. Now, without further ado, I guess you could say, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. The unboxing knife is going to be the Concept Little Main Street. This thing was made for doing this type of task. Let me go ahead and one side, at the other side, right through the middle. Nice, small, precise cut. So I ain't gotta worry about messing anything up inside. Take the box back here, make sure there isn't anything incriminating, like, picture of boobies or anything like that that's gonna get me in trouble and get my video kicked off of YouTube and demonetized. All right, there's one, and here is the other. All right, so I have two knives I'm gonna go ahead and check out today from Bestech. Shout out to my buddy Eric, who is working with Bestech right now at the moment. He is an independent contractor working as their customer service person. So if you do have any questions with regards to your Bestech knife, or if you have a problem, be sure to go ahead and hit up Eric from the Outer Limitless YouTube channel or myself. I'll be more than happy to put you in contact with him, and he'll be more than happy to help you out with that. So let's start with an unboxing and talk really quick about each one. This one, it says it's model BG31C, so that's from the BG series. That's their budget line over at Bestech. Go ahead and take this here and put it to the side. All right, clean this off right quick. And this is the knife. Now, I gotta tell you from first glance, without opening it, this looks very Sebenza-esque. I gotta tell you. It really does remind me of that. Obviously, the thumb studs are different. They're actually kind of unique. It's got a deep carry clip on one side, and it's only tapped for right hand tip up carry. Very nice. It's micarta scales. Let's see the blade shape on this. Ooh, okay. This seems to be pretty prevalent as of late. You get a little bit of belly, and then you get that kind of tanto, or actually kind of looks like a chisel a tip there, but I'd say like a modified tanto / chisel, and a little bit of belly. This is the Bestech Sledgehammer. This is the D2 variant. Let me just go ahead and clean this up here so that you can see the grind lines nice and clean. This is part of their budget series, and I gotta tell you guys, if you haven't gotten your hands on any of their budget knives, they go through and they really make these knives look good. I mean, the grind lines are super clean on this. Feels pretty nice in the hand. There's no contouring in the scales, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it fits nicely enough in the hand to where, you kind of really don't need that. The deep carry clip, it has that kind of spoon style here, but it actually works really well. This does run off of bearings and flicks open extremely nice. Let me see if maybe I can spider flick it. There we go. Okay. All right. The detent is nice. Ray did use this a little bit before he sent it my way, so this is pretty nice. This is the Bestech Sledgehammer. Let me go ahead and give you a quick look of the front. Right here. This is the show side. This is the front. This is the clip side. This is the rear. The show side open, and this is the clip side open. All right, So I do know they have different variations of this. I mean, if you're looking to go ahead and pick something like this up, this is probably, you know, one of the nicer variants to use, just for everyday use. I'm digging it. Yeah, so this is the Bestech Sledgehammer. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this, and I'll put this to the side right quick. There we go. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and check this one out, because this one has me intrigued. This is not part of their budget line. Okay, this is the Strelit. This is model BT2103D. Okay, and that's Eric's card right here. Put this to the side, and this is called the Strelit. Now, this is a titanium scale with marbled, I want to say, yeah, marbled carbon fiber inlays, nice pivot, and I want to say it's a nice black pivot color as well. Pretty interesting design. Okay. Also from Oh Stop Hell. Man, I've gotten a lot of his stuff here on the channel, so let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a push dagger. Nice. This is a trip. Look at this crap. Look at this, man. Look at this crap. This thing will reach out and touch somebody with prejudice. Oh my God. Now, I said look at this crap. That's just an expression, because, I mean, the truth is, this is really badass. Like, for somebody that's looking to have something like this, like a push dagger, but, you know, doesn't want the fixed blade version. I mean, there's a lot of companies that come out with stuff like that. I know that Cold Steel, actually, they do quite a few push daggers. And then, you know, there's the whole karambit design too. I think that this kind of marries the two, and it gives you that karambit style blade. It's kind of like a talon, you know, almost, with the ease of use, you know, and the pocket, you know, ability of a folder design. It does have the pocket clip, so you can just go ahead and place this into your pocket, you know. I wonder, can you, oh, you can take it out nice and quietly like that. Did you see that? So it has this tab right here and this tab right here. You can just kind of take it out nice and quietly, just like that. Hold it in this manner right here. And you can flip it out as well. It does run off of bearings, so there's that as well. It's funny because I was expecting it to go out all the way, just like, you know, the Sledgehammer right here, where, you know, when you hit the the thumb stud and it just like goes out with no problem. So the cool thing about push daggers, and I haven't really talked about this on the channel because, you know, I don't want people thinking that, you know, I'm just one of these uber tactical mall ninja type people. I did that. I did train and teach martial arts when I was younger. That's not something that I do now, but I will say the cool thing about using something like this in combat as opposed to this here in combat is that with this, you're holding the knife, you know, in your hand, and you know, you're manipulating it and stuff to be able to go ahead and hit somebody, you know, or stab somebody, slash somebody, do what you have to do. With a push dagger, you literally hold it into your hands, kind of like if it was a brass knuckle. Obviously, the outer portions are, you know, open, so they're not enclosed, and you know, but you have this inside of your fist, and you're actually, you know, using your fist, and you're fighting hand to hand, but you're actually using this right here to kind of penetrate and pierce and cut through and you know, gash the person that you are having an altercation with. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm wondering what steel this is. Does it declare it on here? Yeah, so they use M390 on this. It's got a nice clean grind on both sides. You do have the Bestech logo right there, and then you do have the maker's mark, which is right there. It's Oh Stop Hell design. Pretty similar to nothing I have seen on the market so far. So you have the satin grind. Okay, you have that swedge right here. You have the stonewash flats. You have a stonewash titanium scales with the carbon fiber inlay on both sides. Okay, so I think that that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually pretty. This is pretty awesome. I do see that the clip is. Yeah, it does look like that the clip is limited to right hand tip up only, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, a lot of people you know, when you use something like this, you don't have to worry about that. You just got to get it in your hands, flick it open, and then, you know, just basically use it. That's actually a pretty cool design. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed by this. I gotta test that out. I gotta test that out. And one thing about being a part of this whole thing, you know, with Bestech is Eric really wants us to be able to go ahead and use the knives and see how they perform, because at the end of the day, you know, Bestech wants to know that the knives are going to the hands of people who are actually using them, and that's their biggest concern overall. They want to know that this is going to be used and it's going to perform well. If it's not, they want to know how it doesn't perform well so that they can fix it. I still, to this very moment, I'm feeling this grip and I'm like, man, this feels like it's a Sebenza right here. This is a Bestech Sebenza. You look at it right here, this is a Bestech Sebenza. And then when you just open it and you have kind of like that chisel tanto point with a little bit of belly, but I mean those grinds, that nice grind up there with the Bestech symbol right there, and then the steel designation, which in this case is D2 on the stonewashed flats. This is a really interesting knife. It is skeletonized. Let me see if I can kind of show it there. Maybe I can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see that. All right. And yeah, also one that is only tapped for right hand tip up carry. Kind of disappointed on that. Bestech would really benefit from having some left hand friendly knives. Maybe they'll do, you know, a proprietary lock, or maybe a lock back, or maybe something, you know, coming up in the future, maybe a lockless that will be tapped for left hand carry as well. There's a lot of companies that are coming out with these lockless kind of knives, these slip joint style knives on bearings. Monterey Bay Knives did it, you know, Concept Knives did it, and now, you know, I'd like to see somebody like Bestech kind of throw their hand into that fray and do that. So here we have the Bestech Sledgehammer, and then you have the Bestech Strelit. This, I believe, is a proprietary in-house design, but this one is designed by Ostap Hell. Super cool knife. I mean, they've been coming out with some really cool designs from Ostap. Yeah, this is... And I gotta show this to my girlfriend. She'd probably like that a lot. This is something that would look really cool, you know, when presented. But aside from that, it probably works well to be able to, well, no, it's kind of awkward to be able to open up boxes with this. This is definitely going to be used as a push dagger. But I think this would be great if, you know, it's nice and lightweight. So if you were to, you know, keep this in your pocket in an area where you may have to use something for an altercation, like say, for example, just for hypothetical, my girlfriend is walking my dog Ziggy, and another dog comes out of nowhere, you know, or something comes out and tries to attack him, or even Junie. She can actually open this up and actually use this to defend herself, you know, and yeah, this might actually work pretty well. This is kind of like a get off me type of blade. Definitely not a pocket knife for opening up boxes, that sort of thing. But I'll be honest, it's not priced that way either. So just keep that in mind. So that is my first impressions on these two. In all honesty, I think I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth video of both. But I wanted you to go ahead and check out that unboxing. Huge thanks to Ray for sending this over. And huge thanks to Bestech for going ahead and providing these knives to be able to go ahead and check out. And again, Bestech Knives has, you know, really high quality knives. And then they have... you know, high quality budget knives, as you can see here. They spare no expense when it comes to materials. I mean, you have micarta and the deep carry clip on this one with D2 steel. That works extremely well for them. And then you have titanium with carbon fiber inlays that have been marbled carbon fiber inlays. And you have M390 steel, stonewashed flats, and beautiful satin grind on that finish. Very, very well done on both accounts. I'm going to go ahead and test these out and hopefully capture some video on them and give you my thoughts once I've used, sharpened, and gotten them ready to go. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about either of these, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at Daily Carry Solutions. You can hit me up on my website, dailycarrysolutions.com, or you can go ahead and leave a comment below and I'll do my best to go ahead and get back to you as quickly as possible. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit a like. If you really liked what you saw hit that sub button. 97% of you guys are not hitting that sub button, but you guys are getting a free look at all this stuff. Guys, you might as well go ahead and hit that sub button if you're checking out my videos week after week, because at the end of the day, once you subscribe and that video hits, you do get a notification. It comes out in your feed and you can go ahead and see the video with no problem. So why wouldn't you want to be the first to see the video if you're going ahead and looking for these anyways? So keep that in mind. I'll see you guys next time. Let me go ahead and check this out, man. This is pretty cool. And yeah, pretty fly sledgehammer. See you guys later, guys. Peace.